Hi Virgo, it's Samantha from Shiva Goddess Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. I apologize for the readings coming out so late. I am from Houston, so we've been, rebuilding, regrouping, but everything is fine, everything is kosher, we're safe, we're Houston strong. This is going to be for the beautiful, beautiful earth sign of Virgo. Virgos are totally awesome in my opinion. They are an earth sign that's very needed, very practical people. So Virgos help us keep our balance in life. So that's pretty cool. My dad is a Virgo, so that's pretty awesome. So let's see what's going on for you, Virgo. We're going to do a past, present, and future spread. I have Cavalier de Coupe, the Knight of Cups, and La Pepes, the High Priestess, the Queen of the Queen of Cups. In the present, I have the Emperor. That's pretty awesome. The Emperor, La Lune, the Moon, the Hermit, which is a very Virgo card, the Fool, Le Mat, and the Justice card, and the Chariot. And the overall energy at the bottom of the deck is, gosh, I keep getting swords. It's the Eight of Swords. And right behind that is the Six of Wands. I'm going to clarify that later. First of all, Virgo, if you're worried about something, you need to let it go. Okay, that's what I think when I first see cards. But see, in the past, it's almost like you're going on a spiritual journey. You have the Knight of Cups. So this is a young energy. Sometimes he brings a new message to you, a new beginning, a new journey. You could be displaying watery energy for an earth sign. But this is taking a plunge with your emotions. This is moving forward on a new journey. You have the High Priestess. So this is you being super intuitive in the past to whatever is going on. There's not a lot you can get by the High Priestess. She represents, the spiritual aspect, religion, the church. So this could go two ways. I can read this two ways. Either you're going on a new journey since he's facing away from her, where you don't want to do something traditional. You kind of want to break the mold and do something different. And if it's not reading that way, then you are trying to do something that is following in this traditional pattern of the High Priestess. Pay very close attention to your intuition, your intuition from the past. Then you have the Queen of Cups. This is a very beautiful queen. She's really nurturing. She is the mother. She's stable. She has her emotions in check. Only thing about Queens of Cups of water is that since they are so in touch with their emotions and they understand emotions very well, they could possibly have a tendency to be a little manipulative. So if this is you displaying that manipulative energy, don't do that. But if this is you being stable, being nurturing, being the mother for someone in the past, this is awesome. One thing that just came to me is if you have like a child that's going off to college, I think maybe you're a little worried about them. They're going off to school or moving to another city out of state, and they're going to be fine. Maybe that's what this High Priestess represents. They're going to school, education institution, and that's all in your past. When you're moving forward to your present, you have this determined energy. You have this authoritative energy. Now, this could be you or this could be someone you're dealing with, but the Emperor is the shit. Me, personally, as an Aries, I just have to say the Emperor is a shit because, first of all, he represents the fire element. He represents power. He represents wisdom. He's the father. Let me tell you, okay, all the kings in this deck would go to the Emperor for advice, if that makes sense. The King of Cups, the King of Swords, the King of Wands, whoever, they have to go to the Emperor for advice. So this could be you. Maybe you got a promotion at work. Maybe this is someone you're dealing with at work, because the Emperor is usually a boss type of person. They are the authority. But if it's an energy that you're picking up, maybe you're just a little more determined presently, or you're stepping into a leadership role. With the moon coming out, Virgo, everything that's done in the dark comes to the light, and you see this shadow under here with this crab. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, and if you're not, you have this moon energy, where you have to be aware of the shadows that you carry with you. So this is a card encouraging you to let go of that energy, and whatever you don't know, I'm pretty sure you're going to find out. And with the Hermit card coming out right after that, which is a huge Virgo card, the Hermit is this older guy, and he is cloaked and he has his lamp in his hand. So this is a guy stepping away from society, and he's walking into nature with his lamp to be enlightened, to be illuminated, and he's going to gather wisdom, and then he's going to come back. So no problem with that. When the Hermit comes out, you're doing a lot of inner work. You're doing a lot of introspective, soul searching, and you just need time to yourself. Maybe you're trying to grow. Maybe you don't like your job anymore. Maybe you don't want to be the boss anymore. Maybe it's an element of your relationship that you just don't know about yet, and that's what's making you want to get away from everybody. I'm definitely feeling that you want to get away. And that's fine, because if you're going away to grow and, illuminate yourself and get wiser, why not? The future spread just kind of clarifies that for me, because you have the Fool. And the Fool is this guy, in traditional tarot, he's jumping off the cliff, he's just going for it. He's just going for the journey. He might not know what's going to happen, but he's going to go for it and do it anyway. This is also kind of I get a fiery nature from this. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign, no problem. But anyway, the Fool is by himself on this journey. And in this particular card, there's a cat with him. And the cat just represents the mystical, spiritual side, that even though you feel like you're going on this journey by yourself, there's always someone with you, and your ancestors are with you, watching over you. So this is what the cat represents with this guy. I've had some questions about that. It just represents he's not alone on his journey. And you got the Justice card coming out right after that. This is a very karmic card. So justice shall be served, and hopefully it's in your favor, Hopefully you have good karma, and this is a good justice for you. Then you have the Chariot card. So guys, a lot of you Virgos, I don't know what is going on, but you're moving, because you had the Knight of Cups, then you had the Hermit, then you had the Fool, now you have the Chariot card. So this is all about moving forward. It could be a literal move, some of you are getting on some airplanes and you're going out of town for business. Some of you going out of town for a relationship. And the Chariot card being there just says you're going to be all right. And the Justice clarifies that too. If you look at the Chariot, this guy, he's not holding the reins to the horses. The horses are there pulling him out of loyalty. So this is definitely a card saying that you're moving in a karmic way. You have to complete your cycle to take the next step. With the Eight of Swords coming out as the overall energy, it makes me worry, which is the exact meaning to me of this card. Don't be bound by... Don't be bound by your cuts, or your scars, or your scabs, It'd be better to have a scar than the cut, right? Make sure that your energy is karmically correct, You can't do too much cutting to somebody else and feel like you won't get cut. So that's all that is. And I'm going to pull a clarifying card on this. Don't box yourself into negative thoughts is what I definitely want to say about that card. And I'll pull one more clarifier for the Virgos, because I love you so. All right, here we go. The Two of Wands. Yeah, you're planning. You're planning some kind of trip. You're planning to travel, to explore some new ideas. And you need to go ahead and make the decision that you need to make and move forward. I'm going to pull one more. And then you have the Ace of Wands, which is so freaking awesome. So that's pure creativity. That's you taking that wand of fire and going into the dark and ignoring your shadows and ignoring the things that might have cut you from the past, which is really awesome for my Virgos. You have a super awesome reading. Let me look at your spread one more time and see if there's anything else I can tell you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you're going for a better position at work, go ahead and go for it. If you're going to travel for work or relationship, go ahead and go for it. I mean, your energies are fine, from what I see in the cards. And you're doing so much soul work that looks beautiful. Also, if some of you have some court cases, I think that you need to take care of that. Basically, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh yeah, the judge is going to love you. But the justice card coming out, that is the balance, the scales. So whatever, look over your paperwork, look over your contracts and make sure that you're not doing anything that's going to have you spending the whole day in court and all that BS. All right, thank you, Virgo. Once again, this is Samantha from Shiva Goddess Tarot. I appreciate you checking out my channel. I appreciate the support. I'm going to leave a link for my PayPal if you'd like to donate to the channel, as well as my email address if you would like to have a personal reading. Peace.